I doubt if there's anybody that you call now and just want to have a normal conversation with and just ask, how are you? That will not have one or two things to say. So that makes it obvious that a lot of people have different things up with them. I think I would like to hear from people like, how have you been? How have you been coping? How is everything for you? How are you finding this current life? How are you doing? And all this stuff. I'd like to know in the comments if you see this. Kindly let me know how you are doing and how you have been coping because I feel like it's a lot for people. It's a whole lot. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't leave here without subscribing to this channel. And if you are not new, thank you for coming back. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for looking at this video, and thank you for being here. I'm not about to make this a long video, so without much talk, let me go into what I have to say today. Like, girl, it's been a while. Yeah, this is a very challenging period for many people, and of course, it's easy to doubt if God even cares or if God sees you. Very easy to doubt in this kind of period. Takes extra grace. Would I say extra grace? It takes extra work to convince yourself to say, despite everything that's happening, God sees me. God cares about me. Makes a lot. I can't even like because a lot of things are happening to a lot of us, and a lot of people are going through a lot of things. But in the midst of this, I'm just here to talk to you guys and let you guys know that God sees you. I have a lot of evidences for you. As hard as that might be to take in, we must understand that God's ways are not our ways. And I must say, God actually really cares and is very intentional. Despite everything that's going on, despite everything you might be facing, or everything I might be dealing with, or you might be dealing with, He's still intentional about you. I am all about reminding and constantly letting you know that God has a plan. He has always had you in mind. That's what I'm all about. And I can't stop talking about it because every day it just gets clearer. Now, when I say it's intentional, I don't just mean like it picks a part of your life and it's like, this is the only part of your life that I care about, or I am going to be very focused or intentional about. He's intentional about every single part of you, he's intentional about every single area of my life, even down to the littlest things. And I know right now, with the way things are for a lot of people and with the way things are generally, it's hard to say. This video is just to encourage one or two people and even myself. Because, so let me just let you know that God sees you, God loves you, God cares about you, sees everything that's up with you. I've been listening to a lot of podcasts lately, and one thing that's been standing out for me, like, even though I'm listening to different speakers, is the fact that God sees me. God is intentional about every part of my life. And not just because I'm listening to this podcast, that's not the only reason why I'm telling you guys this. I have seen that God sees me. And I think that it's important for many more people to know that God actually sees you, despite how you feel, or despite how you think, okay, this is not going how I want it to be. God sees you. Let me leave this with you. In this period, especially, refuse to adjust your words to your situation. I know it's hard to see black and be calling it white. I know it's hard to see orange and be calling it purple. They don't match, they don't even look alike. But my point is, what you say, you see it. So in this period, let us filter what we say with our mouths because soon there will be a reality. And we don't want a reality of something that we don't want. So let's be very careful of what we say. I'd like you to refuse every urge, refuse every push, every temptation to adjust your life to whatever you're going through. Do not adjust your words to what you're saying. Say what you want to say. If you're not saying what you're supposed to say, do you get it? If you want to lie, speak life. If you're not seeing life right now, life is coming because you have said it. If you don't say it, you won't see it. So, despite everything that might be up with you, and despite so many things that might be going on, God sees us. God has a plan with us in mind, and God is in charge. God knows what He's doing. God sees you. God sees even the littlest things you pray about. He does. That's what I have to say. And thank you for listening to me. I'm so grateful. I don't take it for granted. I think my job here is done. I wanted to make this as short as possible. I'm so grateful to the 383 people that have subscribed to this channel. I don't take you for granted. You have no idea how much love I have for you, because don't worry, everything's going to be good. Everything's going to be fine with us. And I pray that God settles every part of your life, every part of my life, amicably, according to how He has planned it. And I know that soon you would have good reasons to laugh and testify to God's goodness and of God's goodness. You guys, stay good, stay beautiful, stay amazing. And always remember that God sees you. He cares. Elroy sees you. Okay? Thank you for watching. Bye. One thing I prayed to God about when I started this channel was the grace to be consistent and always show up even if I don't feel like, except if I can't at all. Like, and the reason has to be strong. God actually gave me that grace for a pretty long while. I had strength to record. I had things to talk about, and I didn't like any idea. I still have a lot of things to say, and it's still giving me that grace. I love to sit down here. I love to sit to record, to say things I have to share, to just talk. I love it, and I'm glad I'm doing this.